and an individual who act on his self-benefit, self-satisfactions, utility maximizations, and for his self-interest is said to be a rational individual. And rational itself seems to be a neutral concept, and that's why some Islamic economists also accept the concept of rationality, provided we modify the concepts whereby a rational individual is also those who act on the basis of society interests, has a moral and ethical and spiritual dimension in his actions. So they call it as Islamic rationality, whereby our rational actions is also take into account broader dimensions other than self-interest or utility. But the question is that, do we have other concepts that can clearly give us answer on what is the cardinal virtue of economic agent in Islamic economics? So that concept is actually taqwa. So it is a broader concept than the concept of rationality, because taqwa take into account self-interest, self-benefits, society interests, and also take into account ethics, values, and spirituality. So taqwa is about having God's consciousness. It is not about self benefits only. It is not about self consciousness, but it is an individual having God consciousness, whereby his actions is based on his consciousness with God. So there is a spiritual dimension as well in individual economic actions. Taqwa, like rationality, is also based on the concept of hukuk and the concept of maslahah. So if rationality, for example, based on self-interest and utility maximizations, the concept of taqwa is based on hukuk. So an individuals that preserve hukuk in his behavior, and individuals who take other realities hukuk, society haq, for example, or nature haqs in his actions, then that individual is actually taqwa individuals. Likewise, an individuals who are acting for to gain the maslahah, he says, is also a taqwa individuals. So taqwa individual is a maslahah maximizer, because we have talked just now that maslahah is a very good concept which is based on harm and benefits. So an individual who has taqwa behavior aims at maximizing maslahah in all aspects of his life. And that will be the end of our presentations. To conclude, and the microfoundation in Islamic economics is that individuals will act on the basis of hukuk preservations, whereby he recognizes his own haq, he also recognizes the society haqs, the nature haqs, and an individual also try to maximize maslahah, the benefits, and to prevent harms in his economic actions. And also the individuals try to achieve the virtue of taqwa, which is the cardinal virtue of economics man in Islamic economics, whereby he tried to preserve the hukuk and he tried to achieve the maslahah. That's all for the presentations. And if you have some comments, we can or questions, we can discuss in later on. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.